Welcome to Go. Today I'm going to do a sit-down video. I normally do videos of estate sales and being out and about, but those opportunities don't always come up. So to be able to put out more videos, I'm going to have to do some videos that are going to be here at the store. Today we'll just have a little discussion about something that went on a couple months ago and also more recent. I shared one of my YouTube videos to a Facebook group and they didn't like it at all. I was going in to buy a Brasilia bedroom set. This very old lady contacted me and wanted me to come look at it. Well, the video has us discussing what she wants for the set and how much I'd be willing to give for it. No time throughout the video did I even mention how much I paid for it. It was just a discussion. Yes, there was one piece I offered $200. The only reason I offered $200 was I was just trying to get her to come back with a price. Because she was saying, well, I don't really know what I want for this pieces and this and that. So as a dealer, I threw out a number just to get her to react. And oh, the people blew up in the video telling me that I was taking advantage of this old lady and how dare me do that. And then I looked at the video and they only watched like 10 to 30 seconds of the video. They barely watched any of the video and then came back and told me how horrible of a person I was for taking advantage of this innocent old woman. So I came up to the admins of the group and explained what happened. And they actually sided with all the people that were against me. They even told me that they hoped my business would fail. They hit me pretty hard to hear that because I work hard, long hours, and I put a lot of effort and time into my business. More recent, I had a friend, at the time he was a friend. My wife had found an item on Facebook Marketplace. Well, she contacted the lady about this dresser and she said someone else was interested and they were wanting to come look at the piece. My wife said, well, I'll give you $150 for it and I'll come and pick it up. I'll take it. So the lady gave it to us. I had no idea who the other person was that was interested in it. To come to find out, it was a friend of mine that's new in the business. I've been in the business about 20 years. He's new in the business and found out that it was him that we were bidding against. And that's how Facebook is. It's a very competitive market. You have to be first or you have to offer the best price. And many times you have to be available at the exact same moment because they will not hold items for you. So anyways, he ended up contacting me, or I contacted him. I don't remember what it was, just a messenger. And boy, did he cuss me out for taking his dresser. I asked him if he was the lady that was bidding more than what we bid. And he told me no. I was thinking, that's obvious because I said woman, you're not a woman, you're a man. So this is ridiculous on his face that he would say, well, no, it wasn't me. Exactly, because there's other people that were interested in the piece. But the lady went with us. So we bought the piece. And he cussed me out, F this, F that. Told me I'd bought a dress from him. I paid way more than I normally would pay for it. I had to clean it up and fix it up. I put it on Facebook and I said beautifully restored. I did restore it because I had to clean the whole piece. There were some there was parts where the finish had completely come off, so I had to touch it up. I stained it, put a lacquer coat on it, and I put gorgeous restoration. And he screamed at me telling me that I said that it was a complete restoration. And I never said that. In the post, I never said it was a complete restoration. I said it was a beautifully restored. That is restoring. For example, would you take $1 million painting that needed to be cleaned? And would you strip all the paint off and repaint it so that way you could say it was restored? When you restore a painting, $1 million painting, $2 million painting, when you restore that painting, that doesn't mean you completely repainting it. It doesn't mean you're completely stripping the paint off. You're touching it up. You're making it like new. or as close to new as you can get it, as close to the original as you could get it. Restoring does not mean completely strip off the piece of furniture and restain it and re-lacquer it. It doesn't mean that. Restore means to bring back life to the piece and do the best that you can. Doesn't mean it's going to be perfect, like brand new. So anyways, those are just two examples I had of people harassing me. And actually, that same person, when he found out someone was beating him on the dresser, he asked who it was, and he mentioned my wife's name. He goes, "Was it this person?" I cannot believe he did that. That's no less than stalking. I've never ever done that to a piece. If I find a piece, I never ever ask the person, well, who was it? Who bought it? Who offered more? I never do that. Because it doesn't really matter. Many times in other cities, I have no idea who they are anyways. But after thinking about this and going over it and over in my mind, I finally came to the conclusion. Who were the people that were getting irate at me? They were other dealers. I have many happy customers, and I have people that sell to me that are very happy. The lady that sold me that bedroom set, Brasilia bedroom set, she actually called me back with a referral and told me if someone else had furniture for sale. It ended up not panning out because there wasn't anything that I was interested in. But obviously she was very happy with the service we offered her, and we were fair with the price. Unbeknownst to the people on Facebook, they had no idea that that lady had also talked to her daughter, and they came up with prices that they wanted for the items. So it wasn't just the old lady not knowing anything about it wasn't about the old lady that was so innocent and didn't know anything. She spoke with her daughter, and we talked on top of that, I talked to the lady various times before even going over there. And after that, after the initial visit, because I had to go back and pay for the items. So our initial visit, we never even talked about how much all it would be. We came back later because it was a piece that we didn't know about what she wanted. So we didn't even come up with how much it was going to be. So just remember that there are many, many envious people out there, and they want the worst for you. They do not want you to be successful. There's jealousy. They're envious. And like I said, all the people that got upset at me were other dealers. Not the people selling to me, nor my customers. So the moral of the story is, just keep working hard. Don't let the haters take your success away. And just know that you put hard work into your work, and that you are doing a service to other people by buying and selling items that they want. You're helping people that want to sell items, and you're helping people that want to purchase items. So always look up and know that you're doing the right thing. So that's the whole story. I know it was maybe a downer a lot of the time, but I know that a lot of us go through this in any kind of business we run. There's people that don't want us to succeed. And when we do, they get upset and irate and talk bad about you. So just keep at it. Thanks for visiting us today, and come back and visit us next time.